Want to learn 3 different ways on how to save your family at least $1,000 of travel with this simple credit card? This little credit card right here is called the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and as of filming, it has a gigantic bonus of 100,000 points. Huh? What's 100,000 points? Don't worry, this dad's got you. I'm going to show you 3 ways going from easiest to hardest in terms of effort and go over the quick math on how to break these points down to save you at least $1,000. Minus the $95 of annual fee. I don't want to pay $95. Who doesn't want to turn $95 into $1,000? And before you click away, make sure to watch to the end because I guarantee you that this will save you $1,000. Number 1, Hyatt hotels in Hawaii. My kids love Hawaii and it's one of the best ways to use Chase points in booking Hyatt hotels and maximizing that ROI. It's simple. Pick an island, any island. Pick the date and pick your favorite child. Okay, you can skip that last one, but by using the Chase Ultimate Reward points and using the transfer to partner method, you can turn your Chase points into World of Hyatt points, and using the World of Hyatt points, you can book a simple hotel with 100,000 Chase points. You could get 4 nights at the Hyatt Regency Maui for 25,000 points per night standard. Or if you want to go to Oahu, you can go to the Hyatt Regency Waikiki and spend 5 nights there for 20,000 points per night standard room. So how much does that cost for your family in cash? For Maui, that would be $500+. And Oahu, that would be easily $300+. So for a family of 4, you would automatically save $1,500 to $2,000 depending on which island you're going to. Number 2, flying your family to London. Another incredible way to maximize your 100,000 Chase points is to fly Virgin Atlantic round trip in economy. This would cost you roughly from West Coast to London 18,000 points per person. For a family of 4, that would be 72,000 and you have points to spare. This one's a little bit more effort because Virgin Atlantic website doesn't have an easy tool directly from their booking page to see all the rewards. You have to go to this tool called the Virgin Reward Seat Checker to be able to see a lot more from a month-to-month perspective. This Virgin Reward Seat Checker was a lot more powerful in the past, but now they've locked it down, and unfortunately, this means you can only check some of their main hubs that they fly and not their partners. Did you see what I see? That's right. For 7,500 more points, you can go from these seats to these seats. Assuming you're a family of 4 with 100,000 Chase points, you won't be able to fly premium economy for both legs of your trip. However, you do have enough to fly 1 leg economy and 1 leg premium economy for a family of 4. Here's some quick math. Flying a family of 4 from West Coast, LAX, to London Heathrow will save your family $3,000 in tickets. And if you splurge on those premium economy tickets, tack on $400 each for the person. Quick tip, flying out of London has a air passenger duty or a flying out of London tax. This is applied whenever you're leaving from the UK airspace. Just want to call this out as your taxes and surcharges will be higher from your departure leg. And finally, number 3, transferring to United with a small little twist. Isn't the same as above? Yes and no. Did you know that United Airlines has a small little benefit called the Excursionist Perk, which gives you a free segment out of a different region? Like a stopover? Nope. Not like a stopover. This perk you can use or even halfway across the world in Africa if you wanted to. Before I begin, I want to preface this that this is a more complex example and it's called a nested itinerary. Let's take my family for example. We fly to SoCal a lot for volleyball tournaments. Let's just say SFO to LAX. That will cost you around 6,800 points. Now, with the power of the Excursionist Perk, I can actually pre-plan in the future trips in a different region. Let's say I'm visiting South Africa in the future and I wanted to go fly from Johannesburg to Seychelles. I can use 2 separate itineraries to fly from Johannesburg to Seychelles and back, while also flying down to my 2 different SoCal volleyball tournaments, depending on the dates. For example, I have a tournament in June, so I would book 1 leg SFO to LAX. I would have 1 segment available for my Excursionist Perk. And then in the future, on my return leg from LAX to SFO, I'm gonna book it for another tournament. You're like, how do I book my return leg then? So in reverse, you're gonna book LAX to SFO for my tournament in June. Use the Excursionist Perk to book the other final segment in Africa, And then I'm gonna book my going to flight using SFO to exit LAX in the future. Drop a comment below if you like a detailed guide on how to maximize the United Airlines Excursionist Perk. How much did I save? For points, it would have been 22,500 points for one segment, one person, and the cost would be $393 for one segment, one person. So for a family of 4, that nested segment going from Johannesburg to Seychelles saved my family $3,000. Both the Chase Sapphire cards have an elevated offer right now, and if you're wondering which card to choose, check out this next video.